Now, I remember last time in class you said you had problems trying to find certain menu items or toolbars or whatever. All of that stuff that you need to find, like right here, I need my layers and I need a transparency tab, and all that stuff is under Window. So if you click up on the top on Window, everything that you need for a window or a tab is all right here. So I have my layers checked off and I have my transparency checked off, so I'm all set and I'm ready to rock and roll. You want the layers because everything that you do or everything that you want to manipulate, you always want to put it on a new layer. That's something to always remember. So if you want to manipulate a new item, you always want to create a new layer. So I created this is a base layer. This inside box is basically an idiot's guide telling me, hey idiot, your text is supposed to be here if you're making a business card. So I'm going to just drag this box or the text tool. I clicked up there on the T, and I just drag it to the size of it. And it's not going to really matter because you got to do formatting and stuff. But I'm just going to type my name in, and whatever goes on a business card. So this is on our first layer, and you can see it's up there. You want to go up and click on this black button to deselect it so you're not still in the text mode. You'll notice that you see this blue binding box. That is our text box, and we can move that wherever we want. But we want to keep that right here in the center there. And of course, it's not aligned. It's probably not going to be the right color text or the right text at all. And we can always bring that up later, but I want to show you how to add a new layer and put an object in the background. So what I'm going to do is click on the back so that nothing is selected. And I'm going to go over here and click on this little flappy piece, which is create a new layer. I'm going to create a new layer, and that's going to be highlighted so that way that whatever I do will be manipulated in that highlighted area. I'm going to go up here to File, Place. And what that's going to do is place an object, and my picture is actually in my pictures folder. It's a Japanese painting. I love it, and I want to add it as my background. So I'm going to say open. Now this little painting thing shows up, and basically what that is it's asking you, well, how big do you want it? So I'm going to drag it from one corner to the other because I'm going to tell it, well, I want it to be that big, and there it is. And it's a little blurry because it's not rendered, but it's also in front of my text, and I don't like that. So we're going to go over here to our layers menu again, and we're going to click on layer 1 where we know our text is on there, and we're just going to drag it and bring it up top. And now our text becomes at the top layer so we can see it. But again, it's still kind of dark. So with that transparency layer there, you're going to go back down and click layer 2, which is highlighted in red, and you'll notice that the background, the border of this picture is red, indicating it's the red layer, layer 2. We're going to drop down the opacity, which is basically the fill, and we'll drop it down to maybe like 40%, just to make it light so it's nice in the background. And there you go. And there's a nice little start to a business card with a background. And you can add text now, and you can add other objects, but that place feature is a pretty neat feature. It's something you might want to try out if you create a picture in another program.